Well, hello guys, and welcome to the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World on this fine and fabulous and amazing Wednesday evening. How are you all doing? Oh my freaking God, what a freaking evening we have for you tonight. So, as you can tell, well, actually I got a couple problems. My screen's gone a bit weird. But we're going to fix that by bringing in a very handsome individual. Unfortunately, what I'll do first of all, what I want to do is bring in... let's do this properly. So, what I want to do is bring in Rainy Zane himself, Luke Rainsford. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm all good, buddy. I think the first thing we've got to do is, I think this is becoming a little tradition. What are we drinking first?
Oh, my God.
I'm getting on. Oh!
Yeah, babe. Have you got sugar-free?
No, tonight. No, this time. I haven't got what you've got. This is a nice pale ale.
A pale... Oh, the screen's very small. I couldn't quite see it, you see. Oh, a pale ale. You're a pale ale drinker. That's fantastic.
Yes. So, yeah, I'm all good.
That's fantastic. So, my screen has decided to turn into a bit of a... If I hide that, that doesn't make it any better. God. Everything's gone a bit weird for me tonight. Not sure how, not sure why, but hey, we'll get over it somehow, some way.
It's not the end
of the world. So, if this is where it's all gone a bit. Basically, my toolbar is really, really small in the way, and I can't see a bloody thing. There we go. If I put that one on, is that there? Yeah, I think that's there. Put the comments on, and then we should be good.
Cool.
There we go. Randy is here, our hero from Canada. Is this pale ale Canadian cold, or is it a room temperature UK style?
This is actually cold, so we're in luck. It's cold.
I'll tell you what, Randy, what we've learned to do is actually realise, do you know what? Any drink should just be in the refrigerator. Yeah. It doesn't matter what it is, just put it in the goddamn fridge and it's going to taste fantastic.
Indeed.
I'm going to give myself, hello, Steve, you handsome mother trucker. So, yeah, good evening, everybody who is here. So, Randy is here, MJR, Michael's here, Steve Kingdon is here.
Hi, Steve.
Good to see you, Steve. I am going to open myself this can of lovely Red Bull, sugar-free. Only because I think I've got pre-diabetes again, so I want to look after myself somehow.
Good idea. Yeah, me too. That's why I'm drinking a beer.
I'm not one for never really liked ale.
Oh, it's nice and smooth.
Is it?
Oh yes, all smooth. Love it.
Oh, that's good. Right then, guys. So, as you can probably tell, slightly different circumstances. Yet again, this is the third time myself and Lukey Rainy Zane has done this, but Darren DDC Carpenter with a bang is not here tonight because he has sold his soul to retail. But the big but is the Tezzy Bear, Terry Bloody Johnson. Oh my God. So guys, the Tezzy Bear, I know we like to take the piss and we fuck around a lot, but this is the God's honest truth. The Teddy Bear has had a serious accident at work. And this, I'm not taking the piss. So Terry is actually suffering a concussion. He had a branch, or basically hit him in the head really hard, and he's pretty much knocked himself silly.
Yeah, not good. But we wish him all the best. Speedy recovery.
Speedy recovery, Tezzy Bear. Go to sleep, buddy. That's what you want to do. Oh, I was going to go live on Instagram, but unfortunately, I had a bit of a problem and I lost the screen, so it's not happening.
Oh dear.
Never mind, these things happen. Could be worse. We are live on YouTube. That's the main thing. So please all send your love and prayers to the Tezzy Bear. He will be okay in time. It's only a matter of time. But we are here tonight, myself and Rainy Zane. We are here to discuss Monday Night Raw, as well as... I've just dropped my lip balm, Luke.
Oh, beautiful. Pick up your lipstick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is what happens when I work outside. It's very windy and cold, and I get myself chapped lips and dry hands. You know what I mean?
And you get wind. You get wind.
Well, I actually have had trap wind.
I have tonight as well. Buscapan did the job though.
What did you have?
Buscapan. I had to take a Buscapan because I had some real bad cramps. To tell you what.
But Buscapan, is that a northern term? I've never heard that before.
Northern. It's just a tablet.
It's a Tamworth term.
It's just a tablet. That's all it is. It's a little tablet. What helps you with a bit of gut ache.
Oh, what's it called again?
Buscapan.
Buscapan. I need to check that out.
It does help with the IBS. Put it that way.
I do suffer. I don't have IBS, but I do have. I do fart a lot.
Yeah, that's just called a win, bro.
You should hear me belch, just like the whole room rattles. It's awful. Oh, so my brother, the Daniel Taker, is here. Hello, brother. Hope you're good. It's got a few people, 17 people watching. This is fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Right, so the other news is we have some breaking. Okay, the DDC is here with a bang. With a bang.
DDC.
Don't do drugs, okay? Okay, we won't do drugs. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay, drugs are bad. Tommy Gunn, bang bang. How you doing, buddy? Farting and burping are natural human emotions, but they are, Michael. That's very true.
Indeed.
That is very true. Randy has said from Jaws Raw, forget steel chairs. Tezzy knocked out by a branch. Get better, Tezzy. The lumberjack takes out Tezzy to become the new European champion.
Fair
I love it, Randy. So basically what happened, Terry, actually, my brother, the Daniel Taker, was with the teddy bear when this happened. Because you know the anyway, so you know the family tree, don't you? The bloodline of the yeah, I'm sure you do. So my brother, the Daniel Taker, is Tommy, I'm just telling the story. So the teddy bear and my brother, the Daniel Taker, they were driving this is the story I've been told. Was driving down a lane. The teddy bear had his window down on the lorry, and what had happened? The lorry had hit a branch, and then the lorry was driving forward, and then the branch went through the window, knocked the teddy bear out, and was like, "Good God Almighty, that killed him! God of my witness, he is broken in half." And that's what happened to the teddy bear. So he's a bit concussed. Concussed. He's seeing fairies and unicorns flying around his head like, Mamma mia, what is happening here? So, he's not doing so well. Andrew Green, our number one Facebook fan. How you doing, Andrew? Andrew Green, right? He's made it. This is breaking news, guys. Andrew Green made it on national TV here in the UK on The One Show.
Ooh, fancy.
Talking about Everton. Talking about Everton. I don't know what that is. Is that a football club or a rugby club?
If that's what they want to call themselves, yeah, they are a football club.
That's fantastic. Well done, Andrew. Well done, Andrew.
Anyway, well done for that.
Randy has said, so in your bloodline, who is the OTC? Does that make Tez Jacob Fatu? Yep, I would say so. There, Randy, 100%. 100%. I don't know. My dad, right? My dad's more like High Chief Peter Maivia, and then it just kind of goes down from there. I'm like what am I? Yeah, Tezzy's definitely Jacob. I'm probably what am I? What would I be? I'll probably be a Jimmy Fatu or Jimmy Uso or something. My brother is the Daniel Taker, so there we go. Tez fixes his trunk, and now a tree takes out his front end. Yeah, it is. It's exactly that. But my poor brother having to endure all that. My other brother, Randy, like my biological brother, the Daniel Taker, Daniel Watts. He, I think he was a little bit horrified. He's like, "Fucking hell, Terry, you okay?" I'm not sure, brother. Yeah. Just Branch took him out. Darren has said teddy bears are a breed of bears that do not mix well with trees. Who knew? That's very true, Darren. That's very true.
That's a good one.
I thought bears could climb trees, but maybe not.
Oh.
Anyway, so we have an official announcement. A big, huge official announcement. We want to make things grow. Like money should grow on trees, but instead teddy bears decide to walk into trees and then pow! But no, what I'm trying to get at is we want to grow this podcast and make it good and make it better and just, make things fucking cool and have fun. So what we've done is we've made an official decision. High executive decision. We went to the board of directors. We have been to the lawyers. We have signed the papers. It is official. Lukey Rainsford, let me start that again. Luke Rainsford, Rainy Zane, is now officially part of the TDS Wrestling Show. So congratulations, young man.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
Luke will be here every single Wednesday helping us out with TDS's Raw. A great scenario is like tonight, Terry isn't here because he was beaten up by a tree. And obviously Darren has to work, which is fair enough. So it's good that we can still progress with the podcast and still work forward, do what we can without having any limitations. Because the last thing I want is to say, sorry, guys, can't do nothing tonight because it's only me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I did something the other week on my own to just try out some technical shiz. And I think I can probably pull one off myself, only just about. But we got lots of cool and exciting things happening here at the TDS Wrestling Show. We've got lots of people we want to work with. Luke is a prime example. Do you want to, Luke? Why don't you just tell our audience a little bit more about yourself, so everyone knows what else you do apart from TDS?
Yeah, sure. So obviously, apart from being an absolute wrestling nerd, I actually run a podcast called The Blaze World, what's basically based on ice hockey. So if you guys don't know what ice hockey is, don't know where you've been, because ice hockey, everyone should know what ice hockey is. I like football, don't get me wrong, but I am an ice hockey fan. I'm a Coventry season ticket holder. So what I basically do is I interview the players. I do fan talk. So we do score predictions before the game. And officially, Blaze World, just this second, I've had a message popping up on my screen. We finally hit a milestone of 100 subscribers. So a little milestone. So it's only 100 subscribers, but we got there. So yeah, we do that. I also run another podcast called The Bench Buddies, what's also based around ice hockey. And yeah, I'm an ice hockey / wrestling nerd. And this room in here is going to be converted, and I will be standing over there, or sitting over there, for when we do future podcasts with the TDS. So that's things to come. What's going to look pretty damn cool in the background in here. So a lot of exciting things. So yeah, basically hockey, wrestling, and for a living, I can probably sort your dog out. So
I beg your pardon. What are you going to do with my dog?
So yeah, give it a good old sorting. Yeah, I'm a dog trainer for a living. So, that's all I do. So dogs, wrestling, hockey, that's all I'm about.
To be fair, Darren's just saying in the comments, ice hockey is a damn cool sport. To be fair to Darren, Darren said quite some time ago that he was an ice hockey fan, and I don't know why we never really pushed him in your direction a little bit more.
Yeah, he should have shared that to me.
Randy from George Shaw's Raw says Maple Leafs and Kevin Owens, nothing else matters.
Kevin Owens, I totally agree with you. Totally. Who doesn't like Kevin Owens? Come on. But Maple Leafs, they can go fuck themselves.
Hey guys, you all know I have no other hobbies apart from the better wrestling.
I'm only saying that because I'm being a bit bitter, dude. That's all at the end of the day, because the Maple Leafs, in all fairness, Sam, they are a shit hot team. They are brilliant. They're a great team. Can't take anything away. And everyone can take the piss out of me right now. And I can't wait till this room changes about, so then we can have the wrestling in the background, because at the moment, yes, this is the hockey wall I'm behind at the moment, but New York Rangers, they're not doing so good at the moment, and your friend will definitely know about that, because they're a bit of a laughing stock in the NHL right now, considering they used to be a really top quality team last season. This season, not so much.
So, Michael, MGR says, fuck off, go Rangers.
Go Rangers, yeah.
DDC, Calgary Flames over Maple Leafs.
Never.
And even the Canucks.
Canucks. Yeah, I know you mean, yeah.
Fuck off Maple Leafs. All right, okay. Randy
Started
said,
something.
oh dear, here we go. Randy has said, I love it. I fucking love Randy. He's such a great guy. He's going to help us out a lot in the future. It's going to be so much fun. What the fuck, Zane, as in Rainy Zane? You just turned heel worse than Darren loves AEW.
Nah.
Hey, Darren, I never said a word, mate. I never said a word. Oh, love it. Tommy Gunn says, Luke, that's some serious ink on your right arm.
Is that the blackout?
What's with the blackout? Come on, Lukey boy. Tell us all about the blackout.
So, made some mistakes back in the day having tattoos, as you do when you're young and silly. And I literally had some really bad artwork. Like, the linings were terrible in it. The colouring was really bad. And there was a choice. I could either have it blacked out or have laser work. And I have had laser work on tattoos to have them removed before. And they suck. It hurts just as much more of having a tattoo. And I just went, sod it, we'll have a blackout. But the actual plan here is they will be a pattern one day. So there will be white ink into the black. And then it will go all the way up my arm, across my chest, up to my throat will be done soon. But I am actually having a tattoo, funny enough, on Friday. And I'm having my head tattooed. The side of my head tattooed.
Shit.
So I'm going to have a bit of dot work on the side of my head. So
you're fucking committed, man.
I am. Well, when you get started, you can't stop. I am literally covered. I've got them all over my chest, my legs. So all we're missing now is the throat piece and that side of the head. But I am getting, and I know the viewers are going to be pretty upset about this, who are hockey fans, but I am literally going to get a New York Rangers tattoo. And I'm also going to get my beloved Coventry Blaze, who are the British ice hockey team. But I am saving a nice one. So I'm having the WWE logo on me somewhere, but I don't know where yet. Because I've got to find room.
I've always wanted that.
Yeah, that's what I'm having. Exactly that. Yeah. Just because that's when I was brought up into wrestling, really. That's when I started paying attention. And it's got to be done following your childhood. And obviously, I always say, if you're going to have a tattoo, you've got to have something that means to you. But then a lot of people have gone, well, you've gone a bit crazy. But on this arm, I've got my favourite film. I'm a bit of a cheesy one for this, but I've got Harry Potter. Got Harry Potter everywhere on my arm.
oh no.
Oh, yes.
You and Darren are going to get along very well.
Yeah, I love me Harry Potter.
Legardian Leviosa.
Oh, no.
Magic spells. No, not for me, mate. My favourite film is Robocop. Dead or Alive, you're coming with me.
I like a bit of fantasy, I do.
Yeah, Expelliarmus! What was that? Sorry?
Expelliarmus.
Oh, Expelliosa. Oh, right.
I think I've said it right.
I don't know. I thought you were talking about some plumbing or something. Anyway, so we're going to get through the last few comments, guys, and we're going to crack on with the show. DDC's working with a lot. Darren's just had a load of tattoos. Something to do with Minecraft? Not Minecraft.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Warcraft.
No. What's it? Nothing I really... wait, no. Fallout. There we go.
Oh, Fallout. I thought you meant Warhammer. So I got some Warhammer shit here.
Oh, fantastic. No, not Warhammer.
Never used it.
Oh, is it Fortnite? Is it? No, it's Fortnite. He says.
Oh no, I've never played it.
Oh, he's got a load of tattoos. They look quite good. It's Fallout. Sorry, DDC. It's Fallout.
Never played it.
No, I don't really know what he's got on his arm, but he's happy. What did Randy say? Zane is now the villain. Bad color and artwork. You had a girl's name on you. We know.
Tell you, no word of a lie. I got my nan's name on me, if that helps. And I did have my wife's name on me here. Even though we're still married. I did, even though we're married, but I still had it blacked out. And I used to have on my wedding finger, to see this black out here, that was her initials. But I don't know why I had it blacked out. I just thought, sod it. Who knows what happens in the future?
I got my wife's name on my leg, but I had it done. It's like two tattoos into one, and then she looked at it and thought, yeah, I don't like it. And I'm like, well, fuck that, I'll get it covered up. So I'm gonna get a Kane mask tattooed on my leg.
I'd love a Bret Hart tattoo. I really would.
That's my next tattoo I'm gonna have on that arm.
Yeah, you've got to have it done, definitely. And how about those jackets? You can probably get yours on Friday. I got mine.
Yeah, I bought it.
Oh, did you get it?
Yeah.
Hopefully mine turns up before going to Raw for Monday Night Raw at the end of March.
Yeah, mine won't. I don't think they will turn up. When did you order yours? Today, but then they did send me an email straight away saying they'll be posted out tomorrow, and they said it takes up to 7 days. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it might.
So we might be okay. I don't think I got my Cody one, but I don't think that's going to turn up until the next month.
Okay. So, right then, boyos, bunch of boyos. Last comment from our favourite man over the pond, Mr. Randy Charpentier from Draw Straws Raw. Harry Potter and the New York Rangers. Don't forget to renew your Disney subscription. Just joking. Love what you love.
Tell you the truth, Randy. I've already done my Disney subscription, bro. Literally, I've got a whole year, bro, left. So we're sweet.
Is Harry Potter on Disney or something?
No, that's Warner Brothers.
Oh, right.
I don't get it, really. Disney, right. I guess because Disney do like to fuck things up quite a bit like lately.
Wow. Yeah, look at the Marvel cinematic universe. It's proper broken.
What, the Marvel, do you say?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I'm not a Marvel fan. I'm a DC fan.
Yeah, I've always liked Marvel, but
they're broken it, yeah.
Yeah, since Endgame, it's been crap. I do like the Daredevil series. That's excellent.
I haven't started that yet.
It's proper gory. I love it.
My
God, that Red Bull was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Right then, guys, let's crack on with the show. So it's time to review WWE Monday Night Raw from Madison Square Garden on March the 10th, 2025. Holy shit, it's a very special person in my life, a very old friend of mine. It was her birthday on Monday, funny enough.
Oh, happy birthday.
Abby was 37 years old, so happy birthday, Abby.
Happy birthday.
There we go. And it was my cousin Ruby's birthday on Monday as well. Bloody hell.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ruby. She was 18. Shit the bed.
Oh.
She's all grown up.
Oh, bless. But no, Madison Square Garden. New York Rangers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. With everybody saying... No, sorry, Monday Night Raw. Now, here we go. So, Monday Night Raw started off a little bit different.
It did.
Where was the 50,000-minute promo?
Oh, yeah. There's no encore either.
We got nothing. We just got Jey Uso in the crowd, and he comes down to the ring to have his match with Grayson Waller. Interesting. I kind of like the way they started this Monday Night Raw because it was different. Yeah. It worked nicely, actually. It really did, didn't it? I was happy with this.
I enjoyed that. That was a really good match. And you know what? I've not really paid much attention to Grayson that much. Don't really pay attention.
I find it. Do you know what? Here's an interesting thing when it comes to Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller. You need to listen to some of Chris Van Vliet's podcast interviews because he did one with Grayson Waller just at some point last year, and he seems like an okay guy, but I don't think he can help but be an absolute arsehole, and he's quite an arsehole to fans.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like Grayson Wallaby, he is just a bit too much of a dick.
Yeah.
I find it hard to get behind him. I do prefer Austin Theory over Grayson. Not sure why. I don't know. I don't know whether it's Grayson's ring attire, but when he made his entrance and what he did in the ring, he's extremely athletic and he's got the ability. He's definitely a rising star, and I think there's a huge amount of potential there for sure. Yeah,
he definitely caught my attention, that match. Definitely. Where, like I said earlier, I've never really paid close attention, but for some reason I did. And that's what his ring ability caught me a little bit, thinking, you know what, he's actually not too bad. I'd give him some of the moves he was pulling off.
Yeah.
he got me intrigued a little bit, thinking, you know, I actually might need to start paying attention a little bit more. Because normally I've just seen him on the day and gone, you know what? It is what it is. I'll watch it. It's on. I might take my eye off it. Might pick up my phone. But I actually didn't this time, and I actually thought it was really well played. I thought his ring ability was great. And I think I know what you mean about that ring presence, because they both had that ring presence this time where I don't know if it was I was paying attention more, but it did bloody work.
It did, yeah.
But yeah, it was a good start.
I've just had a picture of Cora Jade come up on my screen on my MacBook. Ooh. Where's this box of tissues a minute? I'll have to have a bit of do for time later on, but fucking hell. Is it me or is Cora Jade like, holy moly, she's bloody beautiful.
Yeah. She's all right, yeah.
Did you see that video I sent on the chat today?
I did.
She's fan.
What it made me laugh, it was Sherman Club, like, yeah. Right now, I'm going to get some of that.
It's Eddie Murphy doing that Sherman advice. Eddie Murphy is so fucking great.
You can hear his voice in your head. I could literally hear him go, oh, I can hear him go, that's fine. Well, when you sent that through, I was in Weatherspoons having a bloody full English breakfast. And then the waitress came over, as they do. When you've got full food of mouth as well, I go, everything okay for you? And you're like,
she's fine.
And then that came up on my screen. I was like, shit. Awkward moment. But yeah, I seen that come through. But yeah, Jey Uso's, yeah. And then who did come in again? Gunther? Getting a bit fucking tired. I know we're building up for this WrestleMania, but I'm getting fucking tired of this shit.
Me too, man. Me too.
He's doing the same thing every week. Oh, I'll just sneak up behind you and put you in a chokehold. I'm thinking, come on.
Seen this so many times. I like the old school vibe from Gunther, I really do, but
yeah,
it's becoming stale.
This is becoming really stale. Honestly, this is not working. This is not exciting at all, is it? And I'm thinking, can we just do something a little bit better here? Because he is doing the same shit week in, week out, just doing a sneak attack. And I'm thinking, I really hope to God he just loses this title at WrestleMania and just
he needs to.
He needs to. It's just dead. It is dead. And Jey Uso can bring a little bit of flair. He's got it. He can. I think we could go somewhere with that. Something special. I know some people have said they don't want Uso in it, but do you really want to keep seeing Gunther holding it? And where are you going to go next with that? And I remember Teziver was saying about he needs someone to match him. And he's right 100%. But I feel like if he holds it and someone does match him, are we going to get the same sneaky shit we're getting? What's not great.
So this is interesting. You say this, but I kind of like. How do I word this? So with Jey Uso, if he wins the World Heavyweight Championship, it's a great example where they could utilize him. And Jay can then start facing other talent that haven't had a chance to get over. Chad Gable's a prime example. Chad Gable challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's got to be done.
Why not?
You know? I agree, DDC. Gunther was so much better when he was in Imperium. I 100% agree. Gunther, you're Intercontinental Champion. Fucking awesome. Loved it. But this run is stale. I think even Gunther himself has stated on various interviews he's not happy with his run. Hey, it's not his fault. It's just the way he's booked.
Yeah, and it ain't been booked great at all.
No.
It's horse shit. So, yeah, like I agree there. Like the Intercontinental one, it was brilliant. Nailed it. It was booked great. But this one, nah, not so much. But there is, like you said, there is other people out there who deserve it a little bit more, I'd say, and I think they could give us a little bit more spice. I think something else has got to be done. I think they've done that. That's why they've done it with haven't they? EO Sky. That's why they've attempted this to just give it a go, see how it works.
Yeah,
I'm liking it. So I know we'll get onto that later though, but I'm liking it.
So I'm just going to catch up on a few of the comments.
Yeah, sure.
Rocco, how you doing, Rocco? Good to see you, mate. 6-man tag, American Made versus Ray Penta and Ray Phoenix. Interesting. I wouldn't mind seeing that. MJR, maybe this living hell. He's like, I'm gonna make this fan's life a living hell for the next 7 weeks as well. I think you're referring to Gunther there. I think Lucha Gable. We will get to that as well, Michael.
Yeah.
Matthew Winterbourne. So I love to see Mickey James and The Undertaker last night on NXT. We'll get to NXT a little bit later on, Matthew, but thank you for commenting. We're going to do that after we've discussed Monday Night Raw. And DDC said, Mickey James, the ultimate MILF. Wait, she has a kid, right? Yes, she does, Darren. But Mickey James is... Oh, we got some really interesting news, which we probably won't reveal this week. Probably we'll try and reveal that in the next week or two. We've got some really exciting news, and Darren's just reminded me with the name he just put up on the screen. It's going to be interesting. Looking forward to that one. So, yeah, like, I'm just going to quickly read my notes from this. So, like, yeah, Jey Uso versus Grayson Waller. Really glad to see Raw opening with a match rather than a promo. Yeah, good match. Nothing amazing, but there's some, some good, but good for Grayson Waller to get his 5 minutes of, just get his 5 minutes opening match of Monday Night Raw. He's very good. Predictable finish, however, Austin Theory's attack, and then Gunther's came out to choke out Jey Uso. And we've kind of gone over that really. The Gunther thing and Jey Uso. I'm just tired of this.
Yeah, me too. We need some change.
Yeah.
Desperate.
So moving on. Backstage we have Alpha Academy checking out what's his name? Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Otis gave him a kiss. I was like, oh, how adorable.
Oh, yes. I've got your back, brother. Yeah. I just feel like, is Jey even interested when you see like that playing out? He's just like, it is what it is. Like, he's like obviously he's a bit bummed out because he's just been choked, but he's like, does he want to be around those guys deep down? Because they just seem to be lately a little bit of a sheep lately to him, not hanging around him. I know he's helped him out a couple of times, but
does he a bunch of losers?
Yeah, it's like, do I really want to be hanging out of these? His body language says different. How he's playing it out, like, I can't be arsed with you guys, and you're just hanging around me. So, yeah, but I'm getting a bit bored of them as well. Like we said, we keep saying it week after week, haven't we? Where that's becoming a bit of a joke, and like you just said, they're a bunch of losers, aren't they? But it's when we said last week where Otis was a bit of a powerhouse last week, and
yeah,
I want to see more of that Otis.
Otis is good.
Yeah, I want to see more of that.
Michael said, because I said that Otis gave Jey a kiss or a lick or whatever. Michael said maybe he thought Jey was an appetizer. He said, "Get in my belly."
Get in my belly.
Get in my belly. Fucking hell, love it. Andrew Greed. What do you think going to happen to Gunther after WrestleMania? I would like him to maybe challenge for the US title and win it, and then throw it in the trash and bring back the European title. That's not a bad analogy, to be fair.
Yeah.
I can't see it happening, unfortunately.
No, I don't think it will. Gunther. I don't know, because at the moment, because everything's so, in my head, everything's so negative and stale. I can't really see the future yet for him. Mm-hmm. Like, where could that take him after? But hopefully NXT, because I'm getting sick of this shit in Raw, so he can fuck off back down the roster.
If he goes to NXT, he'll have to change his name back to Walter again, won't he?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember he was Walter. Yeah.
He was a fat bastard as well.
He was, yeah. Jeez, yeah, I remember when he was Walter. Man, that's gone fast, isn't it? But I don't know. I'm just getting a bit sick of it now, and we need a change. And it might do him some good having a change somewhere else. With I don't know where it can take it. I don't know where we could say up. It's a good question. You know, like, bringing it in, saying, what the future could hold for him if he loses the title. But it's just a little bit negative at the moment for me. So it's really hard to make a call on where they could go with it, where there's another storyline with him. So
yeah, I get that.
But then I'm a little bit worried about one thing, though. I'm saying that I like Jey Uso to win the title. But you know what's going to happen if he wins this title? We're going to get about every episode of Raw for about the first 15, 20 minutes of Raw. We're just going to have him having encore after encore with that title. Because everyone's going to go crazy if he wins that title. And then when he comes back for his first ever Raw after WrestleMania, that place will be going for about 15 minutes of him just celebrating his win. That'll be like a 15-minute of waste because everyone will be yeeting, even though it'll be fucking kick-ass. But I think we'll get tired of it after a while. And will the yeet and all that will go stick? Because there's a lot of people out there who don't like this yeet and all this shit, and they're not down with it. But would that go stale as well eventually? So that's another word for it.
I think the novelty will wear off in time.
I think it will, yeah. Like most things do.
Indeed.
That's why we've got to keep spicing it up.
That's right. So, moving on. Logan Paul cuts a promo. Then, Andrew Schultz tells Logan Paul what he thinks. Logan Paul attacks Andrew Schultz. I like that. But AJ Styles comes out for the save.
Yeah. AJ Styles. You know what? This rivalry is pretty good. The other week, I keep saying it week after week. AJ Styles, I'm just getting bored of his shit. But this rivalry, this works. This works nicely. And I'm saying it again, and I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it. Oh, God, I can't believe I'm going to say it again. I like Logan Paul.
Don't feel ashamed. I like Logan Paul.
I like him.
I'm not. Do you know? I've not asked DDC. You're in the comments, mate. Do you like Logan Paul? I can't remember what you said. I know Umi's a big fan of Logan Paul.
I'm liking him a lot, and that's saying a lot for me to say that.
I think I prefer him in the ring. I don't. I do like him. I don't like him because he is an irritating prick.
And it works.
This is why I like him.
His promos are fucking sick.
But they're really irritating as well.
Exactly.
You do, yeah. Darren does, yeah. Tommy Gunn likes Logan Paul, and DDC, yes, he does like Logan Paul.
See, that's the first time. That's the first time I've heard people say that, like they're actually liking him, where a lot of people who I know are not big fans. They hate him. They hate his ego. But I think that giving him that chance, I'd love to see him challenge for. I can't believe I'm saying this. I want him to challenge for the world title. You know, one of the main world title. I'd love to. And you know what? I think I'd celebrate it the way I'm feeling right now. I can't believe I'm saying this.
I don't know. Hang on a minute. Wasn't AJ Styles going for the Intercontinental Championship the other day?
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
This is where I think Logan Paul needs to be put in that picture.
Yeah, I would. But I think I'd like it. I think lately I want to see him challenge higher and higher. Because he's, like we say, his promos are good. They're irritating. They work. He's a bloody good heel. And I think, let's be honest, I would rather see his irritating shit just keep dragging on than seeing Gunther's stale shit. And I just like it. I think it really works. And his presence as well alone when he's outside the ring. Like, did you see that with AJ? Like how they communicated with one another really well, how they worked it good, how not only when he was outside the ring, but how the trash talking worked really well. And this is what I like when I'm watching wrestling. I like to watch their body language, as weird as it sounds. But that's where you get the vibe. You get the vibe of I'm intrigued and you're selling this for me, because again, that's what gets bums on seats. And I'm watching that the LFG at the moment, and I'm up to, I won't do any spoilers for those who haven't watched it, but I'm up to episode 4. they've had some really good special guests come into the last episode. And one of those special guests turned around and says, I want you to use your body language. I want your trash talk. I want everything. So then I want to be then going, what else? What else have you got what else have you got to make me want to intrigue, to buy your merch, to follow you on Instagram, to tag you in my post? Because there's a reason why, because I'm drawn to you. And he was saying, you got to get that to the fans. And Logan Paul is fucking doing that to me. He is drawing me in, where when he first came into WWE, I was like, oh, get the fuck out of here. You and your brother, you bunch of fucking wankers, don't even step foot in a ring. You don't, with your stuff your prime bottles up your bastard ass and fuck off. But you know what? It works. It fucking works.
I should show you my collection of prime bottles.
You got prime, have you?
Well, they're all empty, but there's a lot of prime up there.
What are you doing? Sponsoring Logan Paul?
No, I just like the design of the bottles, to be fair.
Okay.
And I do like prime, but
I've never drank to prime. Never had one in my life.
Really?
Never.
The best bottle I've ever had is the Arsenal one, funny enough.
Arsenal.
Fantastic experience it was.
I was told the lemonade one. There's a lemonade one, apparently. Apparently that's good.
Fucking
Well,
shit.
a lot of people said it was really nice.
Yeah, load of but reminds me too much of the UFC shit. Yeah, I get that.
Oh.
I do get that, Michael. But so many comments to catch up on.
Oh, let's get into them.
His wrestling spots hooked me. He works hard. He does. I get that. Referring to Logan Paul, DDC says, I always appreciate great heel work myself, and he has pretty good matches.
Yeah.
To be fair, he does.
I agree.
Michael said he did pretty well with the US title on SmackDown.
He did.
I agree as well. Logan Paul did very well. Tommy Gunn, Logan Paul versus AJ Styles would be a fantastic match.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with you there, Tommy. I want to see it.
Yeah, me too.
Andrew Green, I like Logan Paul as a wrestler, but I don't think he's a good role model for young people. That's just me because I'm an old man. I get that, Andrew, and to be fair, I think he has influenced a lot of the youngsters, like a much younger generation to us. They've been influenced the wrong way. Daniel Jones. Hello, Daniel Jones. Thank you for sending me a friend request. I did accept. He has the persona to bring the US or the Intercontinental into a main event picture. Oh, Gunther does. He does. I think Logan Paul does as well. Definitely.
Yeah, I do.
LOL. I loved the South Park episode where they made fun of Prime. They called it cred. Yes, I remember that, Michael. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Integrity Farm. Yeah. I love Randy Marsh. He's like my fucking hero. Hey Sharon. Look at this big turd I took. God damn it, Randy. I love South Park.
I do. It's quality.
Right then, let's move on. So, Tornado Tag Team match. The New Day defeating Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. Man, okay. Not a bad match with some interesting spots. This is me personally. This is my views. Please, feel free to add to this. I'm finding it very hard to get behind the New Day and the LWO. So Chad Gable, well, which we thought... ...
yeah. ...
default unknown, as a lucha came out and interfered and German suplexed Rey onto the mat outside the ring. New Day took advantage of this and gained the victory.
Yeah, that was a hard follow that match was, in my opinion. I like the New Day's direction, but I did at first, but now I'm a bit like, this is a little bit shit.
It's shit.
It's gone shit. At first I backed it, thinking this will work, but now it's not. It's now I've kind of gone off the radar now with it now. I think I lost a little bit of interest in that match together, really, where I love Rey Mysterio and I love Dragon Lee, but that for some reason just didn't work. That match didn't work. Don't know why. Just didn't work.
No, I'm not sure what it is with the New Day. I just cannot get behind them. I don't like them. I didn't really like them when they were throwing pancakes around and being a bunch of
unicorns.
Yeah,
not a bunch of unicorns.
They're just not my thing.
Yeah, they've never been my cup of tea at all.
Andrew Green knows who's under the mask.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Hulk Hogan. It's Mr. America. Oh, that was a funny gimmick, wasn't it?
That's not bad.
Oh, Michaels. What are you referring to there, Michael? Hey, Sharon, look, it's a big deal after all. Oh, yeah, because Bono was the record. Have you seen the South Park episode where Randy takes the biggest shit ever? And it turns out the biggest crap was actually Bono.
Yeah.
You too, yeah. He's like, he takes this biggest shit. He's like, oh God, here it comes. Hot, 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 hot. He's like going around the fucking shit. Oh my God. One of my favorite episodes. Like, oh my God.
I haven't seen that in ages though, but yeah, that is a good episode.
And then everyone's like checking around. He's like, yeah, and he's sounding like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I feel much better now. I love it. Yeah, he goes about 20 feet in the air. He takes the biggest crap ever. That's kind of how I felt about this. Like, the match itself was okay, but I
couldn't back it.
I love Ray. I can't get behind Dragon Lee. Don't know why. Don't like him. Don't think I'll ever be able to get behind that. New Day. Don't give a shit. Don't like him. Never have. Never will. It's just.
It's just not great, is it?
No.
No, I'm not. Again, I didn't pay much attention to that match because I just knew it just wasn't going to work, and I didn't get any. There was some good little moments, but nothing to get me, excited about. I was not that impressed. And I was dreading that. That was the one I was kind of dreading all night, in all fairness, of that match. Thinking when it came up on the cards, I was thinking, that game, I'm not really interested in that. I don't know. But I had a feeling something was going to happen with something to do with Chad Gable. So, Chad Gable. But yeah, that was interesting. And I know we'll probably get into that in a bit.
Yeah. So, we have a little video segment of Bron Breakker and Finn Balor. And then we have the Judgment Day backstage where Dominic Mysterio is able to secure a Intercontinental Championship match for Finn Balor against Bron Breakker next week in Brussels, Germany.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we knew it was going to come, didn't we? We knew that match was going to eventually get going from previous weeks.
Yeah.
What's Dom up to though, deep down?
We need the demon, and I think he's trying to
get the demon out of him.
I think so, yeah.
There's something going on because, why did he sort that match out for him? Because there's been a bit of tension with that group. So when that happened, I was like, what are you trying to do, bro? Are you shit stirring? You shit stirring that pot? You're churning it? What are you doing? You're getting the wheels going. And then Finn went a bit vulnerable after that. Oh, I'll give you yeah, I'm just a bit like, what the fuck are you trying to do here, bro?
So who do you think the new member may be that Dominic wants to bring into the Judgment Day?
Yeah, because they mentioned that, didn't they? Nah, my heart of hearts, I said this last week, Aleister Black.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's only got to be one, man. There's lots of rumours about him coming back. His contract has pretty much done, isn't it? At the swear word of wrestling right now. So, yeah, there's only got to be one man, in my opinion. It's got to be him. But then what would be really cool, I've been having a little think in my head about what they could possibly do. And I think the Judgment Day needs to, I think it's run its course a little bit. I feel a little bit of change would be good to kind of move away from that. And I'm thinking, Dominic brings in Aleister. and he comes back as not Malachi or anything. He comes back as Aleister Black, goes back to like his original self. We'll get a little backstory to why. And then what I'd like to see is him and Finn kind of connect when he comes back. See if them two can start talking, build a partnership. And then all of a sudden they turn on the Judgment Day together. Dominic brings him in and he's turned on Dominic. That, to me, and then the Demon comes out. And then you get Aleister back with the Demon. That would sell, in my opinion.
That would be an amazing match.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be good.
I'd have that. I'd have that happen. But realistically, is Dominic going to bring in Aleister Black? Realistically, maybe not.
Don't know.
I think we want it, but will it happen? And if it does, mate, I'll be skint because my merch will be Aleister Black shit again. Because that guy is one of my, apart from Bret Hart and CM Punk, Aleister Black is up there. He is one talented motherfucker.
He's great. He's very good.
He's got the best entrance music. His ringability, his presence. He just reminds me where a long time ago I thought Undertaker. He's just something about the Undertaker vibe he gives, and I always wanted him to do something with a bit more with the Undertaker. Like, see if they bring that together. But yeah, he's got so much potential, and I think was it Vince who fucked him over really? Yeah,
well, what happened? He came onto the main roster.
Yeah,
and they teamed up. They got chucked. He got chucked in a team up with Ricochet.
Yeah, it didn't work at all.
Not at all. It was a joke.
I was shite. What were they thinking?
Yeah, I don't know. That was not a good idea.
It was like putting. Trying to think, like fruit and spaghetti in a bowl. It don't work. It just doesn't work. So no. I don't know what they're thinking.
It's like chocolate and apples mixed together. Never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen. It's like one of those. What's those chocolate bar you can get the dairy milk fruit nut.
Oh, what the fuck is the point in that?
What the fuck? What are you trying to do? Make me fat and healthy in one?
It's all about dairy milk Oreo. That's the one.
I've never had You know what? I've had Oreos. Like I dipped them in. I tried the. I know the guys from the across the pond probably appreciate this. I don't know if they still do it, but I got the milk and the Oreos and give it a dip and get. And I thought, you know what? I'll give that a go. See them do it. I'm gonna do it. And it. Oh yeah. Didn't really go down with me because I'm lactose intolerant. So I went. Open up the floodgates, but it was worth it.
You telling me you haven't heard of a chocolate apple?
No. How about Terry's orange chocolate apple? Chocolate apple. You can buy a chocolate apple, can't you? When you go to the fairs, or is that a toffee apple?
That's a toffee apple.
That's a toffee apple.
What the fuck are you on about, Darren?
They're shit.
Yeah, fucking load of bollocks.
Nah, keep your toffee to yourself.
Yeah,
stick your apple up your ass.
You get that chocolate apple. You turn that son of a bitch sideways.
I'm taking it back your fucking ass.
Just give it to someone at work. Right. So, next, Cody Rhodes promo.
Let me think. My brain's gone dead. Cody. Yes.
Yeah. This is cool. He's basically just him and John. So him and John Cena are going to have their first confrontation next week in Brussels, Germany.
Brussels, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's going to be there, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's getting closer to when we go to London for like SmackDown and Raw. But when it comes to Raw, I think we're going to get some. I think that's going to go down, and we could be the lucky ones there.
We might well be lucky to see.
We might see something go down.
That'd be cool.
Can't wait. But yeah, it was all right. Not a bad promo. It says what it says on the tin.
Yeah. Cody's eye though. Cody's eye is looking pretty sore. Very sore.
Is that real? Or is that actually I can't decide which one it is.
I'm pretty certain that's real. And that
was that the one with Travis Scott?
Yeah, dickhead.
I thought it was that, and I thought, motherfucker. But then I thought, is it? I didn't know if it was makeup at first, but then I knew he did get that cheap shot and it did connect in it. So I did question, was it the same one? That same hit? So, yeah. Mad. You had a busy day. You had a busy day, have you?
Mate, I work in construction, mate. It is fucking hard work at the moment because I'm doing it mostly on my own.
I couldn't do that.
Piece of piss, mate. Easy.
Nah, I can't even use a measuring tape.
Tape measure, mate. It's called tape measure.
Is that what it is? I thought it was a measuring tape. Tape measure. I can't even use one of those. I have to literally. I can't work it. I'm like, is that right? Is that right? Oh no, you're a meter off, mate. Nah, not for me.
I work in millimeters.
Nah.
So 10 centimeters. I don't use centimeters. 10 centimeters is 100 mil. 100 millimeters. Easy, mate. I built this whole office. I did the whole thing.
Honestly, I can't. My math is terrible.
So
I didn't. I am so bad. I'd be terrible. Hence, I'm a dog trainer because I don't have to think about it. Not really, anyway.
Okay. Fucking dear. So, I'm looking forward to next week's Raw where we're going to see Cody and John Cena and seeing John Cena come out in whatever way, format, as a heel.
What do you... So, let's listen to your thoughts on this. What do you think he's going to come out like?
I hope he comes out kind of like he is now, but just with a slight heel
look about it.
Thing.
Features, yeah.
So, I just don't want him to come out to this Travis Scott theme that they're apparently doing for him.
They will.
It's going to suck.
Yeah. I don't know how he's going to come out. But then again, there's some new merch being released by him. I don't know if you've seen. Is he going to come out in that maroony, like a maroon coloured top? So he's the darker colours. Instead of coming out in these like lighter colours, normally he has like the sky blue, the orange. I wonder if he's going to come out in this maroon, darker colour, so to give us that vibe a little bit.
Black and white.
Yeah. You know, I'd like him to come down in a suit. You know, because you know what? Have you seen? I don't know if you probably have, but I used to love watching. Well, the missus got me to watch it quite a lot, and I just tagged along because why not? They're good-looking women. We used to watch the Bella Twins, the series.
Fuck the Bella Twins.
And we watched that. And you know what? John Cena was such a cock in some of the scenes where you can't walk around my house in shoes. You can't walk around my house doing this. And I thought, bro, who gives a fuck? You earn so much money. Who gives a shit? You could probably afford a new carpet next day. So, and then he's like, don't get those dogs barking in my house. I was like, oh, bro, you're a bit of a miserable bastard. But then,
I can't deal with shit like that.
I can't. He seems like a top guy deep down, but there's scenes I've seen in that. I'm thinking you seem a little bit miserable sometimes. But then when he's in his suit and he's acting all posh in this TV series, I thought maybe he could sell that coming down in his suit, thinking he's all the dog bollocks. I don't know. I think I'd like him to steer away from the baseball cap and the sport gene. You know, maybe steer away from that as being a heel. Might just give us a little bit of something different from him because we haven't seen it before.
Darren's a big fan of Nikki and Brie Bella. Oh, yes. You can keep Charlotte, Sam. Nah, fuck Charlotte. It's all about Stephanie Vaquer now, mate. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on.
Yeah.
I even told my wife about this.
I can't wait to discuss that because there's something I'm dying to talk about.
Can't wait. Well, let's move on then. Well, we can move on very quickly.
Yes.
Raquel Rodriguez defeats Bayley to become the number one contender for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. This was actually a fairly decent match, to be fair. Typical interference by Liv and Dom. These two, I mean this actually. These two can put on a decent match, probably because they are almost similar size. You know, Raquel Rodriguez, she is like around the 6 foot mark, and Bayley's around, you know, the 5'8", 5'9" mark. She's, you know, above average size women compared to the rest of the women's roster. And I think that's why they put on actually quite a decent show.
Yeah.
And I was expecting Bailey to win, but we got Raquel Rodriguez. Interesting to see where that goes. But this match, I actually thought was very good.
Yeah, it was all right, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't looking forward to watching it, but it was actually... To be fair, though, I'm always glued to the TV. You know I'm a Liv Morgan fan.
Yeah.
So anytime she's near the ring, I'm always like, what's she doing? What's she doing? What's she doing? She's lovely. Put it politely, she's lovely.
She's all right.
She is. But yeah, it was a good match. Nothing. It wasn't special, was it? But it worked. It worked.
It worked, and I think it worked well because the women are similar size.
Yeah. It did. So I haven't really got a lot to say about that one, but it did.
Did you hear that?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, I wonder who the fuck did that.
Oh, there we go. Someone just shouted at me.
It's probably the wife. It could be my wife.
Hello? Talk about Liv Morgan.
My wife's cool with that. She don't give a shit. So, Kathy Kelly interviews Chad Gable. The Lucha wasn't him. He was being escorted out by security, the Lucha, in the American-made mask. Who could that have been?
It's gonna...
It's gotta be Kane. No, it's not Kane, no.
It's Booker T, isn't it? It's definitely Booker T.
Hogan, I'm coming for you. Hogan, I'm coming for you. Yeah.
Bubba Ray Dudley, mate. It's Bubba Ray Dudley, 100%.
I actually thought it was a Great Khali for a second, but I was wrong.
Yeah, I can't really tell who it is. But unless it was him and he got someone to switch with him. Near the end, he's gone, no, take my place. That's what was going through my mind. Did he really switch? Because obviously it worked. That could work if they did switch it just at the last minute.
Is it Ray Phoenix? That's what Michael's saying. I don't know if it is. It doesn't look like he doesn't look like the right. It's not the right stature of a human. Yeah, person to be Ray.
Yeah, I don't think it is. Wow, who knows? But I don't. I'm saying I'm going with you on that, Sam. I don't think the stature is built is not the same. And I'm going to go with my theory that it was him, and he had a little double to help him.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
I'm cool with that.
I think that's in my little head, but who knows? Who knows?
Okay, so moving on. Michael Cole interviews Io Sky. The crowd didn't give a shit. Bianca is invited out. She says a few words until Rhea comes out with a huge pop. Rhea and Bianca have some cross words, but Io isn't having the attention taken away from her and the World Women's Championship. And she slaps the shit out of both of them.
And that equals triple threat match WrestleMania.
It's obvious, isn't it?
Oh, it's been obvious for a while, hasn't it? And fair play. I think it's good. And in my opinion, I want Io to retain. I want her to hold this for a while, actually, because I'm liking this. I'm happy about this because I like her. I think she's cute. She's great in the ring. I think she's okay on the mic, not brilliant. So
yeah, I get that.
I think she struggles quite a bit on the mic. I think that's just down to the language barrier. Can be a little bit difficult with how she pronounces the stuff, what she's trying to sell us. So sometimes it might be a little bit hard to follow her story, and that's when I get a little bit lost. Not hard when you've got ADHD and you're trying to listen to someone and you're like, yeah, I'm tuning out. But but still, I'd like her to retain. I don't want her to lose this at WrestleMania because I don't think I like Bianca Belair a lot. As in, I like to look at her, but I don't think I'd like her to have a title. And how much I love Rhea Ripley, I love her a lot. I think she's awesome. She's a badass. I love her. She's great all round. But I just think we need a change from her now. Like, don't you think we need a little bit of a change?
Less clothes?
Have you seen that thing going around now you said that? Have you seen that thing?
No,
there's a video of WWE 2K5, right? Is it 2K5? Yeah, 2K5. Am I right? Is it pronounced 2K5? 25.
2K25.
Yeah, that's the one. I should know this. I've pre-ordered that game. It comes on Monday. But anyway, there's a video, and I don't know what they've done, but they've edited some footage where Rhea is in a pink bikini, and Brock Lesnar picks her up, puts her onto the top rope with her legs wide open, and just fucking kicks her in between the legs, and it just ends there. And I'm like, now what the fuck is that all about? The most weirdest shit I have ever seen. If I find it, I will tag you and show you. It's bloody weird. Yeah. Have I lost you?
There we go.
You're back.
Yeah, we're good now. Not sure what happened there.
No, I lost you then. That's weird. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah. It's my end.
You only went quiet for a second.
Yeah. But luckily you were talking the whole time, so I was able to sort it out.
That's right. But yeah, I will show you.
Updates, that's all.
Yeah, I will send you that video if I find it again. It's just weird. Just really weird. Don't know if anyone who's watching have seen it. They can leave a comment and tell me if they've seen that. But it is weird. But it's funny.
I don't know. I want to see it.
It's funny. It's really funny.
So the main event, steel cage match.
Well, we're at the main event already. Bloody hell.
I know, it's gone quick. Seth Rollins defeats our hero, the chick magnet Punk, CM Punk.
No, this is fucking me off.
So this match was great. It was very, very good. So an excellent main event where both men gave it their all. So many finishes and so many occasions where they kicked out. Yeah, we had loads of go to sleep, loads of GTSs, loads of stomps, loads of pedigrees, loads of.
I like the switch around though.
Yeah,
they were using each other's finishers. That was pretty cool. That was cool. But then I was getting a bit pissy with the whole kicking out of each other's one. Who's going to win it? And I think we knew this was going to happen, didn't we? That
kind of felt like we did, yeah.
I think we knew. I just knew it that every time they kept kicking out, I was thinking, well, I think it was set up to happen. But and we knew Roman Reigns was coming back, didn't we? We knew it. And we know there's going to be a triple threat match at WrestleMania. We said it for a long, long time. It's been coming for a long time. And do you know what the highlight for that was? And you're going to agree. Surely you're going to agree with me this. Actually, I'm not going to say anything. What was your highlight? I want to see if you're thinking what I'm thinking. What was your highlight of that match?
Paul Heyman looking after.
Yeah. Punk. That was a highlight of the match because there's no one. I said to you a couple of weeks ago, it's very rare I will do a Rock goosebumps, but when that happened, I got a little bit tingly in the penis. But no, I got really tingly. I got so it felt good to see that. It felt brilliant to see that connection, and I've been dying for this return for a long time. So when I seen that, I was like, I didn't want it to end then because I wanted him to see if he was going to turn on Paul and give him a slap. Because wouldn't you want to see CM Punk coming down with Paul Heyman to bringing him down again as his, orgasms, mate.
I would like to. I'm kind of tired of seeing Paul Heyman with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, we need a change. And this is it. And it's going to happen. We've been dying for it to happen.
Yeah.
I think this has been leading up since, remember the Hall of Fame last year?
Yes. Exactly.
And I listen, and all I think about is when I listened to Paul Heyman's Hall of Fame last year and the comments he was making about CM Punk, bringing up his memories. And a part of me was thinking, this is going to go somewhere soon. We don't know when, but this is going to happen. And we've been waiting for this to happen. So when he started giving him the love and the attention, I was like, oh, mate, this is beautiful. This is what I've been wanting to see for us since you've mentioned it in the Hall of Fame. And, please let it carry on. I think this will happen at WrestleMania. And I wonder if Paul Heyman's going to get involved somewhere and CM Punk's going to win that match.
What would the stipulation be? What are all three of them men going to go into WrestleMania to achieve? Like,
This is the thing though, because there is enough. That's just pride, isn't it? I think it's just pride.
is it bragging rights and pride, or is
Bragging
it,
rights and-
or is it the managerial
Number
services of Paul Heyman?
You know what? You've just said something good there, ain't you? Do you know what? That should be. They should put those terms in. They should build up to this, where there's going to be a discussion about who's going to get his services, and the winner gets his services. That
It would be nice to have Paul Heyman in that picture where
he deserves it.
It's for him.
Yeah. Imagine if Seth won though.
I know that would fucked up.
That would be weird, but I'd like to still see how that connection would work. Because what would probably happen if this discussion ever goes off? Let's just say, Roman Reigns will be like, well, I don't want him going anywhere. CM Punk will be like, I'm down to have him back. But then Seth's the type to say, I don't want that asshole next to me. He can, and how his ego is, I don't need anybody. But then if he wins and he has to, how does that go down? Like, he'll be like, stop following me. Don't come down the ring with me. But he does. And he's like, this is in my contract. You're the boss now. So I have to do this. And he's like, well, the boss is telling you to stay backstage. And then are we then eventually going to get this conflict again with CM Punk and Seth because the way he's treating Paul Heyman? Just throw that one in there. Who knows?
Yeah.
But if it's going to happen, CM Punk needs to win and get the dude back.
I'm going to say Punk because Punk's my guy.
Of course, 100%. It's going to happen. I'm getting sick of seeing him losing these matches now as well. Like, he should have won Royal Rumble last year. Should have won the Elimination Chamber. Should have won last night. Okay, he did beat Seth, didn't he? He beat Seth in that these last 1-1 before the in the cage. But still, CM Punk needs a bit more because he's not getting enough. And I guess I'm going to say that because he's my guy, but he's my guy. But yeah,
hey, I get it. I totally get it.
But it wasn't a great. It was great. It was a great match, but there was other things I wanted to see, and it worked. But there was other things in there I wanted to see, and we knew. I think Roman Reigns coming back. We knew it wasn't exactly a shockwave. The shockwave to me was the Paul Heyman thing, and that was the highlight of. To me, that was the highlight of Raw. Just that scene.
Yeah.
The rest was a bit blurry in a sense, but that really stood out to me.
See, for a Monday Night Raw at Madison Square Garden,
It was average.
It was only average, wasn't it?
And that the hype, there was too much hype for that Monday Night Raw to be that average, in my opinion. Like, when they said cage match, you instantly think this is going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But it was actually pretty damn average. It was no Mankind versus Undertaker, was it? No one jumped to the top and jumped off things. There was a moment where they both got to the top on the cage, and I thought, oh, I hope they jump from here. I was hoping for a start. And then when they were, because I knew for a fact that in my head, no one was going to win this match. No one was going to get a pinfall. No one was going to escape. And that's why Roman Reigns did the job for him. But in my head, I was thinking, I would like to see them both fall off the top. And then they have to go back to a replay to see whose feet touch the ground first to decide a winner. And then it would be like an unfair kind of thing. But that's how I was playing it in my head, thinking that's what's going to happen, because I can't see anyone walking out, pinning or anything like that, or choking anyone out, tapping out. It wasn't going to happen. But yeah, Roman Reigns had to come down and spoil the show.
It's an interesting one as well, because I kind of feel like they could have taken something from what happened the night before at the other company. Yeah, because I will mention it because I'm actually going to compliment them. There was a cage match that happened on Sunday from the other company. Will Ospreay defeating Carl Fletcher, in my opinion, the greatest cage match I've ever seen in my whole 30 years of watching wrestling.
Okay.
The best cage match I've ever seen. Ever. It was incredible. and how WWE were portraying how, oh yeah, this cage match happened in 1975 and 1983, etc., etc. And then they put on that match between Seth Rollins and CM Punk. I thought maybe they could have pulled the hat out the bag and thought, let's fucking go and give them something really fucking cool.
Disappointing,
we didn't get it. We didn't get it.
No,
but I thought they would have. I'm not saying they should have fired shots, but they could have at least taken some elements out of what had happened the night before, thinking, let's fucking play a little bit of a game here. And we didn't get anything like that, you know? It's more of the storytelling more than the match quality. And I feel like match quality wise, out of the whole of Monday Night Raw, the cage match was good, and Raquel Rodriguez versus Bayley was actually quite good. Yeah,
I think they're the highlights, weren't they? Actually, I'm going to say my highlights from Raw was Logan Paul and AJ Styles, because I'm liking this.
Yeah.
That was one of my highlights. My attention to detail to Grayson Waller was there. He kind of got my engagement. That was a good one. And then the Paul Heyman. That for me was pretty much it for me. That's what I took away as a little bit of a win for Raw at Madison Square Garden. But it was disappointing in a way that, you know, New York's a huge city. Madison Square Garden's a huge arena. My beloved New York Rangers play there. They could have... You know what? I was a little bit pissy, actually, when they were in Toronto. I know your guy is a Maple Leafs fan, and yeah, go suck eggs. Anyway, but like, when they were in Toronto, they brought down Trish in that Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. I wanted to see someone come down in a New York Rangers jersey so badly, and I didn't get that. I was a bit disappointed at that. Like, no one kind of... They were going on about the New York Knicks quite a bit, and I was thinking, oh, fuck the Knicks. What about the ice hockey? But like, yeah, they should have had someone come down, because I was watching the Rangers game the other night at Madison Square Garden before WWE turned up, and they had a few of the NXT guys there, and they're all there at the game wearing Rangers jerseys, and I thought, sick. One of you guys are going to come down in a Rangers jersey, but probably at the moment, how Rangers are playing, they're probably thinking, I don't want to get associated with this bag of shit. But it's just a bit disappointing that I wanted a little bit more from what they did with the Toronto Maple Leafs. They could have added a little bit of New York Rangers love in there, because they're at one of the biggest arenas in the States. Mm-hmm. So disappointing. But as a whole, Madison Square Garden, WWE Raw, I am going to score this a 7.
Not
average.
bad.
An average one.
I was going to go 6, actually. That's what I had in my mind.
6 or 7 is pretty fair.
Yeah. Rocco.
Have we got loads of comments, by the way?
We got a few.
Okay.
I think this one's quite important to discuss. So Rocco has said, if this triple threat main event night 1, can we see it being a Hell in a Cell? Never closed a Mania before. Having a main... I wouldn't mind seeing a Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania, especially these 3. And having that main event night 1 would be cool. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
I kind of like that, Rocco. I think that'd be fucking badass, personally.
Yeah, I agree.
That would be good. I'm going to have to, because I have left some of my notes in the house. I never brought them in, because I'm a dick. So, where are we to? Results. So, anyway, Monday Night Raw. There we go. That's Monday Night Raw in the wraps and done until next week. Yes. Looking forward to next week. Hopefully, we'll have the Teddy Bear back. And the week after that, we've got not just myself, the Teddy Bear, and Rainy Zane. Or I can have 4 of us here.
Hey.
My fucking AirPods falling out of my pocket. There we go. So next 2 weeks today, we should have that's gonna be pretty good, all 4 of us.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Did you just drop a fart then?
No, there's something going on with the height adjustment on the chair.
Yeah. That sounded pretty good now.
I can't quite hear it because I've got these things on.
That sounded so clear in here.
Yeah. Well, I'll listen back to it. What was this? 1 minute 21. Okay. I honestly, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
No, it did sound pretty loud.
Oh. Anyway, right. Moving on. NXT. NXT Roadblock. Man, this was a great show. This was great. I love this.
And you know, I've been struggling with NXT lately.
Yeah, I know you said you had. Excuse me.
So I gave it a go. Yeah, you're right. It was all right, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was really, really good. So the first match is for the TNA World Tag Team Championships. The Hardy Boys retaining their World Tag Team Championships against Nathan Fraser and Axiom for Axiom.
Yeah.
Man, this match was excellent for two old boys, the Hardy Boys. They're no spring chickens anymore, but they delivered, and they couldn't have worked with a better team. Fantastic. Fantastic.
They kind of like flowed it. The flow of it was brilliant, weren't it? Like,
yeah,
I think they teamed up really well. How the high flyers, some of the high flyers they put out there. You see some of the spins they were putting out, and I'm not great with names, so people have to forgive me on this because I am still gradually getting back into NXT. So your guy with your mask. So
Axiom.
I swear at one point I've seen him go from the top rope and do this little inside cradle spin, and there's like three spins it, and then he lands it, and I'm thinking, geez, that guy's got some air. That guy can get some air. That guy moves. Wow. And this is probably, since I've just started getting back into NXT, I was like pretty captured by that because obviously we all know who the Hardy Boys are, and obviously they pulled out some fucking moves for their age. Even the Swans on I was like, shit, they still got this. Yeah, it works, didn't it? It was really good. That was probably that intrigued me, and it was a nice start to Roadblock. Really good start.
Very, very solid start. Great start. Loved this match. Excellent match. Fantastic. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah, and I noticed in every I know I don't want to go too much forward, but in every match they had on, the crowd this was awesome. This was awesome. You can hear the chants in every match. So this was considering my first, are we classing it as pay-per-view anymore? I'd say first event for myself back watching NXT. It was not bad at all. And that was a really, really good start to an NXT event. I was pretty impressed. Yeah.
What I find very, very irritating is Booker T's commentary.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what doesn't work for me.
I think the idea is with chucking Corey Graves in there, as Corey Graves would step in where Booker T's not performing so well. I've forgotten the name of the other guy that does the commentary.
I can't remember his name, but I like him.
He's very, very good.
I like him.
I think him and Corey Graves would be very, very good for NXT. Very, very good. But Corey Graves, man, he doesn't really say a lot.
No.
Nick Glover. Do you know Nick Glover?
No.
Shucky Ducky. Well, Nick Glover, thank you very much for joining the show, buddy.
Welcome.
Shucky Ducky. But please do, if you haven't, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, the TDS Wrestling Show Podcast. That would be fantastic, buddy. We'd appreciate all the love and support. That'd be fantastic. Thank you. So what was I talking about? Apart from Nick Glover?
My brain's gone.
Oh, the commentary.
Booker T.
Yeah, so like I don't.
I'm not. You know what? I like him. I like Booker T back in the day, but nah, not anymore.
It's weird. So Nick, what Booker T says, Hogan, we're coming for you. Oh, can't say that. Hogan, we're coming for you. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Stevie Ray and Sensational Sherry being interviewed by Mean Gene, and he's Hogan, we're coming for you. Yeah. Great wrestler, bad commentator. Very well said, DDC.
Yeah.
I saw you guys on my YouTube homepage. Figured I'd check it out. Oh, Nick, that's really good. I'm really glad that's popped up. That's fantastic.
Oh, thank you very much, buddy.
Check us out. Yeah, please do subscribe, Nick. That would be really good. And check out all our other content on our other social media pages. There's loads of videos. There's several videos here on the channel. We're actually missing two other of our co-hosts. Normally we'd have Darren here, and DDC, and the Tezzy Bear. They'd normally be here with myself here in the Shire of Dorset. Tell us where you are, Nick, in this wonderful planet we live on.
Just don't say Mars, please, because you'll scare the shit out of me.
Or the moon.
I live in South Park.
So anyway, moving on. The next match was Jordynne Grace defeating Roxanne Perez. This was solid, predictable. I knew Jordynne Grace would fucking eat her alive. She's a fucking machine. She's great.
Yeah. Solid performance.
Yeah, no, excellent. I really love the women's division right now.
It's pretty good in NXT, isn't it? Actually, I'm pretty impressed with it. Like, there's some great talent coming through. Really great talent, and I'm looking forward to them to see what they've got next in going forward into the main roster, because it's good to see that, you know, a lot of people don't like the women's wrestling, but hey, it's doing well. It's doing really well at the moment, and fair play to them.
Our new friend
Canada.
Nick is from Ontario, Canada. That's fantastic, Nick. We got some friends in Ontario, Canada. You might actually be very familiar with them. Well, potentially it's a very big place. But you obviously know former WWE referee Jimmy Corderas. Our friend Randy is also friends with Jimmy and Donnie De Silva. And things are going to happen, hopefully. And we're all going to work together just to help each other out. I think we need their help more than we need their help. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, we've got a fantastic little thing going on. Great little community of people in Canada, especially, which is really nice to know. Love I love Canadians. Love Canada. Beautiful country, and everyone's.
Sorry. No, I was going to say they all were born to be ice hockey fans. Had to put that one in there, but
of course, yeah.
It's a bit supposed to be.
But there we go. Anyway, yeah. So Nick, Darren, our other co-host, Darren Carpenter, he is here in the comments on YouTube. He helps. Darren, aren't you at work, young man, or are you finished with your work? But yeah, he's here. The Tezzy Bear is actually injured. He got hit by a fucking tree today, Nick. He's not having a very good experience. Concussion. It took busted wide open. It's God's my witness. He is broken in half. But he's okay. He will be fine. So moving on. Great match from Roxanne Perez and Jordynne Grace. Loved it. Very, very cool.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Excellent. The next match is for the NXT Championship. Obafemi defeating the TNA X Division champion, Moose.
Yeah, though that was again unbelievable. Even when he got put through the table, see that was pretty good. Honestly, I bet the whole arena shook when that guy went through a table. But yeah, that. And did you like the start of that as well? Seeing the Undertaker.
Yes. Yeah.
That was pretty
great,
cool.
wasn't it?
That was cool. I like seeing Undertaker kind of be these role models to these NXT superstars and kind of guiding them and saying, you know what, this is your shot, take it. And it's good. I like these little moments when you get superstars like legends like him pop up. But that was good. Again, for two big blokes. They went at it, didn't they?
They put on a great performance.
Yeah.
Very
good.
Very, very good. I'm loving this. I'm loving this TNA NXT WWE crossover. It's just so much fun. I'm loving all of it.
I think I've joined the NXT as a fan at a good time because I don't really even follow much about TNA. So when these people are coming through obviously,
yeah, I get it.
I know who the Hardy Boys are for obvious reasons, but these I didn't even know who Moose was. Is it Moose? Is his name the Moose? Didn't even have a clue who this guy was, but I just thought this guy looked like he can throw a good few slap shots and give him a good old kick around and shit. I thought, yeah, why not? Well, he put on a bloody good show. So I'm trying to get familiarized with the TNA a little bit of who these guys are, what they offer, and it is good. It is a good time, and it's an exciting time to be an NXT fan because you're getting that crossover and you're learning about other superstars you've never heard about, especially in my opinion, because I'm still new to it.
Excuse me. I get it. Right, moving on. We have... Is it Javon? Is that how you pronounce it? Javon?
I can't pronounce it.
Let's have a look.
I don't think I could pronounce it at all.
Yeah, I'm going to say Javon Evans. That's what I'm
Javon.
going to say. Javon Evans. Oh my God, he's 20 years old. Fucking hell.
Is it really?
Fuck yeah, now. He defeated. I thought this match was great. I'm not a big fan of Ethan Page. I don't know why. I just
dude, really?
I kind of like him. I kind of
I
don't.
like him. I like him a lot.
Yeah,
And it was a beautiful finish.
yeah, it was great, wasn't it? Yeah.
I actually. Sorry, Sam. Should I go?
No. I just wanted to compliment how good of a street fight this was. It was fantastic.
Yeah, and wouldn't surprise me if Ethan actually got injured. Wouldn't surprise me because that finisher, when you see it in slow motion, his juggler bounces off that chair, and I thought that guy's definitely going to get some shit happening to his throat because that was nasty. And I was saying to him when he curled him up and pinned him, I guarantee he said to him, "I'll be good. I'll be good. I'll be good." Just checking on you, buddy, because I noticed how he tucked himself in and his head was in. I thought, you are so asking if he's all right, because that was bloody dangerous for a start. How he connected with it, but they mastered it. They mastered it really well. They worked it well. They sold it well, and it was a beautiful finish. How the timing, how you can get that chair in time with But I like Ethan. I actually was at one stage when I was watching NXT today. I was like, Ethan, have you got any merch? Because I like you a lot, and he has, and I am considering because I do like him. I am starting to, because I said to you a couple of weeks ago, or was it last week? I said I'm still trying to find myself with who I like to follow in NXT, and I think Ethan is one of them. What's the guy we just said about that? Who's the NXT champion? What's his name again?
Obafemi.
Yeah, I like him. I guess I'm starting to draw to him, but I don't know enough about him yet, so I am keeping a close eye on if I like him or not. But he put on a really good show from that last match. But yeah, I like Ethan Payne, and I thought this was a really, really good street. But that's why I think I messaged at you seen in our group chat that after seeing that street fight, I went, what was my favourite street? What did that give me a few vibes where I wanted to watch another street fight? So I instantly went on to the 1999 St. Massacre Valentine's Day, the Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Vince McMahon in the steel cage. And I wanted to go back and watch that Al Snow versus,
Alcoholic.
And that was when they're in the Mississippi River throwing each other in it. I was like, that was some hardcore match. And I just wanted to go back and watch a really good street fight. So after watching that.
Check it out in the archives, guys. It's on our YouTube channel. Myself and the Tezzy Bear reviewed St. Valentine's Day Massacre from February the 14th, 1999. Pretty damn good event, to be fair. It's not bad. It's good fun. I love this street fight. Excellent. I haven't really got a bad word to say about it.
No. I liked it. It was really good. It was up there. I think that was that one was one of my favourite matches of the whole event, to be fair.
Yeah. No, it was great.
It was
good. Michael said, when you get props from The Undertaker, you know you've made it.
Yeah, definitely.
You've done good for sure.
Well, I'm watching that LFG, and The Undertaker is one of the coaches at the moment, and you'd just be an honour to be working with one of the athletes in there. I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to spoil it, but she literally comes up and says, "Can I steal one of your moves?" And he was like,
Yeah,
"You've
I
been
remember
in,
watching
have you
that,
seen the
yeah.
tryout?" He goes, "You're in the business for 2 seconds and you're asking for one of my moves." He does give it her. That's pretty cool. And he was like really proud of her, telling her, you sold my move. I'm pretty impressed. And when you get someone like The Undertaker telling you, you've done a good job. Actually, while we're talking about this coach thing, before we move on to the next one, what are your views? Like, I really want you guys to start, if you get the chance to watch LFG, and whoever's watching this and viewing this now, if you haven't and you can get the chance, I want you to watch this because I want to hear in the comments, what do people think of Bubba Ray Dudley? Because I'm watching him in this at the moment, right? And he's coming across like an absolute twat.
Agreed.
Like, he's becoming like, there's a guy, again, I'm not going to try and go into spoilers here because I want people to watch this, but there is another athlete in there at the moment. And he's turning into a bit of a bully to this guy. And it's really getting under my skin a little bit, thinking, just because who you are and your name doesn't give you the right. There was a scene in there where the guy goes to shake his hand. And he said to that guy, "You don't have the honor or right to shake my hand until you've made it." And I was thinking, you arrogant fucking prick. Where The Undertaker, who's the biggest legend in the WWE, was like, yeah, fist pumping people. And I was thinking, that's respect. But what gives you the right to speak to anybody like that? If someone spoke to, if I've been a fan, because I love the Dudley Boys, they are legends. But my God, if he spoke to me like that, I would have been like, jog on, you fat prick.
See, I met Bubba Ray 2 years ago.
Oh,
and
did you?
He was, and he was complete utter prick.
Yeah. That
Absolute fucking prick. Devon was lovely. Like, he'd give you all the time in the world, but Bubba, he can get fucked.
Honestly, you need to watch this LFG.
Yeah, I've seen some of the clips. There's one clip where one of the trainees just sits down with Eric Bischoff just to talk to him. Yes, he's got a bit of an ego. He's got a bit of an ego, but Bubba's just like,
he gets up and kicks it. Yeah, that's what I just watched. And that's that scene without. There's no spoilers here. Nothing happens. All he does, there was a match going on, and this athlete is injured at the moment. He was in Bubba's team, and all he did is come over to Eric Bishop and started like sitting to him and just having a conversation with him while they were watching the match. And all of a sudden, he gets up and says, "Get the fuck away from him now." And then the guy goes, "What's your problem?" And he goes, "Just get out my sight and go away." And then as he's walking away, he literally pushes him in the back and tells him to leave. And then the guy gets up and starts pushing Bubba back to say, "What's your goddamn problem?" And he goes, "You're my problem. Get out." And I was thinking, and then they had to split them up. And I was thinking, he just sat there and had a conversation with Eric Bishop. There's nothing going on. Why did you need to get up? But then even like The Undertaker and like Booker T, they're going, "What? Why have you got it in for this kid?" But there is something there. Why there is I'm not going to do the spoiler for that, but he has a reason apparently. But the reason, if you ever watch it, is the most pathetic reason in the world why he doesn't like him. It is awful. It's the most stupidest thing ever. But I hope you guys get the chance to watch it because I really like to have a good chat about this. It's worth it.
Yeah, I think we need to, because I think this is a great example, is because the bits I've seen of LFG, we will get back to this NXT thing in a minute, but this thing with LFG, the bits I've seen are it's cool. But the one thing that bugs me is Bubba Ray Dudley.
Yeah, he's a bully.
Yeah.
He just comes across as a bully and I don't like it. And I ain't got time for shit like bullies like that. They can jog on. But
it's interesting because some wrestlers I've spoken to and other things I've listened to and watched on YouTube and vice versa, it is Bubba's got this attitude that it
stinks.
It stinks and they don't like it. And I think Eric Bischoff does have a little bit of beef with Bubba because they do this Busted Open podcast. And I think Eric was invited on and he just basically Bubba just went, "Pah!" Just attacked him. And Eric was just like, "Hey, look, you asked for
Eric was like, yeah.
I'll give you my opinion." And then I've got this young guy that wants to come and talk to me. I haven't got a problem with someone talking to me. Then you got this fucking big ass prick coming over trying to start a fight in front of you. And you can see Eric's just like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
he's
is
like,
this all
what?
about?
Yeah, he looks like, why have you done that for? I'm having a conversation with a kid.
But Conrad Thompson, when he is doing his next podcast with Eric Bischoff, that will get brought up on 83
Yeah,
Weeks,
it will,
100%. So I'm going to see what Eric's got to say, because he doesn't fucking sugarcoat bullshit. He's going to say exactly how it is. If he doesn't like it, he's going to say it, because I've heard his views on the other company and what he says about that. He ain't going to hold back.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to as well. There were some other special guests in that episode, and they were like looking around like, why the fuck did he do that for? Like, the kid was just asking him a question. It looked like the kid was a massive fan and he was asking for pointers, and Bubba got really pissed off with asking for pointers. And I was like, what's your problem, bro? It's just, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at first. Like, I was thinking, is that work? Was that supposed to happen? But it looked pretty damn serious to me. Like, and obviously they've had beef quite a lot in this series. But anyway, NXT. NXT.
Yeah, Nick Glover, I don't. So I'm just replying to Nick. He has said, I've seen the clip, but I haven't watched LFG yet, so I don't have the proper context. Yeah, I get that, Nick.
Yeah.
To be fair, the clip says it all.
Yeah, it really does. It really does.
And Andrew Green says, I totally agree with you guys. I think he likes playing the role of a bully and take it too far. You don't need to see this in today's wrestling. It sends out the wrong message. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, put it this way, like, if I was under that, say I was like 20 years old and I got the chance to go into the NXT or whatever like that, and you get that would just put you off wanting to be a part of the franchise, surely. Like, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. I'd be like, no thanks. But then I guess you take it with a pinch of salt. But that, to me, bullying doesn't go in any company. It doesn't stand for any company, and that to me looks like bullying. And if you guys get to watch the rest of the scene at the start of it, this guy got the shit straight away. And I think Bubba just got it in his head that I don't like you, and I'm going to continue giving you shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's harsh, man.
So, moving on is the main event. Winner takes all. The NXT Women's Championship and the NXT Women's North American Championship. Stephanie Becker, my gal, my future wife to be, I like to think, maybe one day if I'm lucky, but I don't know. Let's see what my wife says. Defeating Julia for the NXT Women's Championship. Now,
holy fuck.
The match was good for what it was. Julia is injured. I'm not sure what the extent of her injury is, but she performed pretty damn well. But yeah, Michael said it. Not enough fucking time. It was only 11 minutes. Maybe 20 minutes would have been great.
Yeah.
I think that's down to Julia and her injury.
I think that was the injury, yeah.
Which is unknown at this time. But yeah, pretty damn good match. Both of these girls are excellent, but Stephanie is my fucking girl. I'm in love with this woman more than I am.
Did the little move they did where they did the transition where she started like head fucking the mat? And then Booker T like, yeah.
Yeah, you just see Booker T going, yeah.
So, yeah. She's like this.
Fuck's sake, fucker.
But yeah, she's like head fucking the floor, and I was like, what is that move? I was like, what do we call that move? That's pretty crazy. But crazy.
Yeah, so Michael said that this event needed to be a 3-hour show.
It did really, yeah.
Easily.
Because I think we could have squeezed something a little bit more in there.
Easily.
There was a bit more time in there, definitely, to put something else in there. But no, that's all I could think of is, what was Stephanie wearing? She looked like she looks like she's just come out of Dan Summers.
Yeah, she looked amazing.
I was thinking, what on earth is that outfit? Like, you just come out from Dan Summers and just gone, let's have it, bitch. It's Some of these outfits these women are coming out these days, I'm like, cover yourself up, woman. What a wrestling show, come on.
Yeah, Stephanie Vaquer is... Oh, yeah, I am in love. I am in love.
Yeah,
She's amazing. She's great in the ring. She looks great. She's got that sense about her. She's got that vibe. Yeah, she's a great package. She's very, very good. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, it was good all-round match. Like I said, it was a bit short.
Yeah.
It was only, like they say, 11 minutes. It was all right. And I think some of the transitions in moves are pretty cool. It was slick. How they, they kind of... They matched each other pretty well, I think. How they were intercepting each other from the moves. I thought that was pretty cool. The transition went really well. Like when they're getting into like... there's nothing more. I like seeing that the technical side of the wrestling. When you see... I love a little bit because I love jiu-jitsu. I used to do jiu-jitsu a lot. And when you see someone getting into like an armbar, and then you see it transition into a triangle, then you see it transition into a crippler crossface, then it transitions into an ankle lock, and you think, I love when they just roll with it and they get that flow going. And there was a little bit of that.
Yeah,
and I find that like really sells it when they do stuff like that. So yeah, it was all in all great. It was a good event. Considering it was my first NXT one for a while, I enjoyed it a lot, and I'm going to score that probably at 8 or 9.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go with a 9. To be fair, I thought it was a great show, but I do agree with a lot of what other people are saying. Because Michael's quite pissed off. He wishes that it was a 3-hour show. Because 2 hours they gave this less time than all the other matches. Yeah, that's true.
I agree.
Probably going to get a rematch at Stand and Deliver. I hope we do. I know, and you're saying as well, Nick, that these two girls have done work outside of WWE together. Hence why they've probably, put on some pretty good matches in WWE. I'm such a big fan of both of them. More so Stephanie because I'm in love with her. But it's just they're great. They're very, very good. And I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more from them.
Yeah.
But the future of the women's division right now is in NXT. You've got what's her name?
It is.
Yeah, So Ruka. You got what's her name? Former NXT Women's Champion.
You're asking definitely the wrong person with just getting into NXT. I'm trying to figure out who's who, but you are right. From what I'm watching so far, you are right that the women's division in the NXT is rocketing.
Yeah,
so
great.
far what I'm seeing, like I'm seeing a lot of up and coming stars, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming out of that.
Yeah. Michael gave it a 6 out of 10. Overall, it was great, but because of the time constraints, I give it a 6. I think that's fair. I think
that's fair. I'll give you that.
I really like my 2-hour shows, personally. I love my 2-hour shows. So women's wrestling in general is insane right now. I agree, Nick. I really do agree. This time last year, I would have not said the same thing whatsoever. Was not a fan. Really have struggled with the women's wrestling, but it all depends on who it is.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
But yeah, right now I feel like the NXT women's division, fantastic.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what else we can get from that. And I'm enjoying. I enjoyed that, and may along it continue because I'm looking forward to next week now to kind of. Now I've kind of edged myself back in. Like I said to you a couple of weeks ago, I couldn't really get my head around it, because I'm still trying to learn who's who and what storylines are there, but I'm picking it up. I'm getting the gist of what's going on. And yeah, I think obviously I'll stick by it. I'm going to keep going at it. And there's just so much more I want to watch as well. Like I want to watch Evolve as well. I want to give that a go. So I think that links up with your LFG quite a bit, I reckon. So
I believe so. I wish I had enough time to watch all of this stuff.
Oh, me too. I don't know how people find the time.
Well, the Tezzy Bear can watch it.
Oh, true.
He's divorced. He's got all the time in the world now. I am not divorced. I have a family to maintain, mortgage to pay, and a full-time job.
Yeah, snap.
It's challenging to find the time.
It is, but when you do find the time, it's totally worth it.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Michael said Roxanne Perez, Jada Parker, Nikita Lyons, Lola Vice, Izzy Dame, Shotzi, Gigi Dolan, and Fallon Henley. Yep, that's a few names just mentioned just straight away for the NXT division. Nikita Lyons, I think, is out on injury yet again. Nikita Lyons, she was a great girl, big butt, but fucking lovely. Nick Glover said, get to see a lot of the WWE ID talent on Evolve. Yes, that's actually very true, Nick. I forgot about that. Thank you very much for letting us know. Tatum Paxley has impressed me too. Tatum Paxley. I need to check that name out. Can't quite remember. I'm going to do that right now. Just because you said so. Tatum Paxley. What kind of a name is that? Oh my fucking Lord. She is incredible. She's bloody beautiful. Oh my God. I'll tell you another one is Cora Jade.
Yeah, Cora Jade.
Mamma mia. She is fit. I just love her boobies, guys. I love her. I just love it. I just love women.
You're a booby man.
Nah, mate. I'm boobs, ass, and flowers. If you know what I mean.
I do.
Cora Jade is fantastic. I agree, DDC. I 100% agree. Right then, guys. Well, that is it for tonight's TDS's Raw week. What week are we on? Week 11 and NXT Roadblock. I have had a fantastic experience with my new and official co-host of the TDS Wrestling Show, Rainy Zane, Luke Rainsford. Thank you very much for helping us out tonight. And obviously, welcome. You are now part of the show officially and well and truly. The documents have been signed. The paperwork's here, guys. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
So, yes, you'll be seeing Luke on a very regular basis going forward. It's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully, in a couple of weeks, we'll have all four of us here on the show. It's going to be fantastic.
That'd be awesome.
We just had a comment come through. TDS, TDLS.
Doesn't really have much of a ring to that, though, unfortunately. Be nice to have an initial in there, but right now it doesn't really have a ring.
Basically, I was talking to the couple of the guys the other day. So TDS, it doesn't have to mean Terry, Darren, and Sam. It can mean Tombstones. Total dickheads suck. It can mean whatever the fuck you want it to mean. It could be turnbuckles, drivers, DDT, suplexes.
Yeah, we could have it as TDSR.
Rainy whatever.
TDSR.
It can be whatever it wants to be. It doesn't really matter anymore.
It should be called Rainy is Raw.
Rainy is Raw.
Raw is Rainy.
Yeah, so the name's established. It kind of works. It's just gonna, it's just a name.
With it. Yeah.
So anyway, we've had a fantastic time. So this Sunday, hopefully the teddy bear will be recovered, but he is returning. DDC with a bang will be finally returning to the TDS Wrestling Show after his 2-week sabbatical where he is looking after his family and working his ass off. Yes, Lukey Rainey's aim.
I have a very, very good suggestion, and this is out there for the teddy bear. I think it's only fair since you're injured, like they do in the WWE, you should so turn up with you. And even though when they have an injury in WWE, they always have a problem with their face or their arm, but they always turn up with a neck brace. Just turn up on the show, Tezzy, with a neck brace. It'll make my day.
I will see what you can do on that one. Oh, dear. Right, guys, we are going to end the show. Check us out this Sunday where Tezzy Bear and DDC will be back. And we will be doing we're going to be discussing the current situation in the tag team division. And then next Wednesday, it will be myself, the Teddy Bear, and Rainy Zane himself. Us three will be here. It will be TDS's Raw, reviewing Monday Night Raw from Brussels, Germany. That's going to be really interesting. I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah. We're going to have a blast. It's going to be great fun. And we got lots going on.
Question before you go then. This might help with the viewers as well. Because the time scale is going to change, aren't they? That timing with Germany, England. Do we know the different time zones for everybody
So-
else out there?
It is going to be 7 p.m. for us. It will go live on
Oh.
Monday.
So we get to watch it at 7 p.m. on a Monday night. That fabulous. Fabulous.
I fucking deal.
I'm going to be watching that live then.
Yeah, I probably won't be able to do it at 7, probably 7:30. I'll be all right.
Oh,
So it's I fucking love it. 3 p.m. for us in the States. 3 p.m. So
that's lovely. Yeah, 3 p.m.
that is 5 hours different. No, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right for you guys. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Happy days.
It's going to be good fun. It's going to be great. Can't wait. Anyway, that's a wrap, guys. I'll see you on Sunday. You'll see myself, Rainy Zane, and the Tezzy Bear here next week, where we'll be doing TDS's Raw yet again. I need to try and find what's going on here. There it is. I can't wait, guys. I can't freaking wait.
Awesome.
It's going to be great. Right.
Toodles.
We are signing off. Thank you all very much for joining the show. We'll see you next week. Well, I'll see you Sunday, but we'll see. What am I trying to do here? Anyway.
Get rid. Bye.
We are going. See you guys on Sunday. You'll see myself, Rainy Zane, and the Teddy Bear next Wednesday. We are signing off. Follow, like, subscribe, and share the freaking love. Love you all. Too fucking sweet. We're out of here. Cheers, guys.